Hi, Zach.
Hi, Emma.
How are you doing today?
Pretty good.
Okay, so I have a couple questions for today.
Hit me.
All right, so these are questions that we often get from people just inquiring about the business. So let's see. First question is, why is your minimum order quantity 300 units?
Why is it 300? So the reason we set it at 300 is actually because it makes the most sense for brands. We think it's basically low enough that the brands should be able to sell that amount where they're not going to get stuck with too much inventory. But it's high enough that they can actually get a real margin on it. So what I mean by that is if they're making some leggings, for example, they'll be able to produce them at a low enough price point that when they sell it, they'll have the margin to put the profit back into their business and ultimately scale. The problem with going below that, when you go down to 100 units or you do 50 units, any manufacturer, I mean, we could do it, right? But the problem is the price would be so high, there would be no money left in the margin to actually reinvest in the company. There wouldn't be a big enough margin to sustain it.
Cool. All right. Let's see what other questions we have. So how do you ensure your overseas facilities are manufacturing ethically?
We go to them. So there's a lot of different things you can do, but for the ones that we work with, which they're not many. I mean, the thing is like I've been through so many of them, and we really just we're there, and we've been working with them for a really long time at this point.
Okay, cool. So let's see, where are your facilities located, and when can your futuristic clients go see the actual factories?
Yeah, they're here in LA. Come visit us anytime you want.
Awesome. Easy, right? So let's see, what's the company's capacity like, and how often do we like to take on new clients?
We take on new clients every single week. Capacity, the brands that are coming in are not coming close to capacity. So we've done upwards of 200,000 units on one style. So that's not really an issue. I understand the brands want to be prepared to scale, and our model is built for that reason, right? So as you grow and you have more, you'll work with your production team here to make sure that you're having consistent deliveries and things like that. But if you're just getting started, it's really not much of an issue to do the small units.
So thus far, we haven't really bumped into any problem where we haven't been able to produce the amount that people wanted.
No.
Cool.
Most of the brands that we're working with are they're trying to get their first collection together, and as they scale, they haven't anywhere near capacity though.
And then last question for today. People seem to want to know how often it's appropriate to contact their project managers.
I think you want to set expectations with anybody that you're working with, and have clear benchmarks for when you're going to check in. So for me, it's about saying this day we're going to have this thing done, and that's when we're going to get on the phone. I would say you want to have a check-in weekly, but if you start calling every single day, then it can get it can be tricky. But you want to check in with your project manager, and everybody's a little different. We give the teams the flexibility to work how they want, and so as long as there's good communication and everybody knows what to expect, then there shouldn't be an issue.
Okay, cool. So it's circumstantial, basically.
It's circumstantial, and it's important to have that conversation early on because some jobs require more communication than others.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's it for today. Thanks, Zach.
Yeah.